Gunnerman Group is a go.
Yes! Not just a startup, an upstart.
Gotta get going. Gotta be good.
Good?
Good.
Growth is the goal. How do we do that?
I talked to UPS. They'll help us out. New technology, smart advice. We focus on the business, and they take care of the logistics.
UPS.
Good going.
We get good. That's great.
Great. Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
I love logistics.
Welcome to another edition of Z360. I'm your host, David Suntup. Coming up, we mic up Akron football coach John Peterson. The women's golf team holds its version of the Ryder Cup, and Zippy shows off her excitement for homecoming weekend. Joined by Laura Murray and Frida Folberg to talk about the Zips Ryder Cup. And Laura, you've had Ryder Cup events this week. What's the week been like for you?
It's been really exciting to compete against my teammates. And we've had some intense competition so far, and I can't wait to see the upperclassmen win today.
Frida, what's it been like upperclassmen versus lowerclassmen?
Well, it's always like pretty intense to compete against like other classes and stuff, but it's always a lot of fun, and like we're still here as a whole team, so it's just a lot of fun.
So it's been upperclassmen versus lowerclassmen. How about if it was the United States versus the international players? Who would win, Laura?
Well, obviously the United States would win.
Why's that?
Because we've got the talent and home course advantage.
Whoa, home course advantage. Well, Frida, do you have a rebuttal?
Well, I think that international players win because we have the most competitiveness inside us, and we can really, like, we will fight until we win.
So when is this international versus United States Ryder Cup going to take place between the Zips women's golf team?
Hopefully soon. It'll be fun.
You're an Ohio native. What was the appeal of coming to Akron for you?
Well, obviously I loved being in state and coming to a different part of Ohio because I'm from around the Dayton area, and just the Akron campus really appealed to me on my visit. There's a lot of neat things around.
How about the indoor facility here? How cool is that?
The indoor facility,
like 10 degrees outside, you can just go in and play.
Yeah, that was honestly a big reason on why I came here. I visited a couple other schools, and I would say that that's one of the deciding factors in the back of my mind when I was choosing was the facility, and that I knew that I would have a place to work on my game for the early start that we had to the spring season. So it was definitely an asset.
So you came here all the way from Sweden. What was the appeal coming to Akron from Sweden?
Well, it's been a big adjustment for me. Like, I came all the way from here. I loved everything, my language, my culture, my family. So I just tried to come here with like an open mind, and I just tried to adjust and learn as much as possible from my teammates, from my coaches, and everything.
The indoor facility here is top notch. You come from Sweden where it's quite cold. How important was that in your decision, knowing that you could go inside in January and work on your game?
Of course it was really important, and I picked Akron because I wanted like the seasons. I wanted like a break when we can go inside, we can work on our swings, like our swing mechanics and stuff. So I think it's really beneficial for me.
The program, it's been a lot of fun just seeing the different girls that have come in, the ones older than me who kind of paved the way for myself, and then the younger girls who just kind of have a generation of their own coming up. It's been a lot of fun to see that, and I know that it's only going to get better with the different people coming through.
You've led the Zips in the first two tournaments. What's been the key to your success so far this year?
I've been very, very consistent. My swing has been like so much better than the past 2 years, and I just feel like my confidence has just been, it's been really, really good, and that's the key to play good golf. Like, if you're good with your mental game and you believe in yourself, anything is possible.
Offensive line coach and assistant head coach John Peterson is one of two new coaches on Terry Bowden's staff. The Ohio native has brought a wealth of experience and plenty of swagger. Here's an inside look at Coach Peterson mic'd up at practice. What's your coaching style?
You know, I have a wide variety. I believe in, you know, it's teaching. You know, coaching is teaching, and you know, I believe in the process that every day you get up and go to work and try to get better, and you know, I try to be a positive coach. Perfect stances now, let's go. Perfect technique.
Let's go, get it set.
Every play counts. Every rep's important, guys, every rep. Lateral, vertical, left, right. Get your steps on the ground. Your hands up here, though. You got to replace your hand, yeah. One, pressure.
He's a motivator, a hard worker. He's always pushing us to be better. Even in our scout periods, even though it's the time to go through looks, he wants us to play the game in our heads, so that's how he motivates me to get better.
Funny, straight humor, a great leader.
I don't know any lineman doesn't have fingers that are all screwed up. Work it out. Come on, Ritzy. Come on, Ritz. You need to work on Ritz's rhythm. You got to work on Ritz's rhythm. You got his rhythm. Today you start off practice with fundamentals. And I want my guys to have a 20/20 vision of their fundamentals. Their footwork, their stances, their splits. And then we get into a little bit of third down situations today. So a little bit of pressure and blitzes and some of those things we worked on today. Well, the one thing about offensive line play is it's about continuity. It's about being familiar and trusting the guy next to you and experience. And that's what we're trying to develop as guys that can play next to each other, trust each other, and be problem solvers on game day. Travis, let's go, man. Lead up front. Here we go, Jerome. Here we go, man. Here we go, Scott. Drive it through, Rodney. That's it, Rodney. Here we go, Ritz. Pad level, Tommy. Pad level, Tommy. Come on now. Good splits, good second steps now. Let's go. Run to win up front now. Let's go. Pick your knees up and scoop. Pick your knees up and scoop. Pick your knees up and scoop. It's just what we saw on tape, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Linebacker comes off. You got to be. It's a three linebacker look. They're going to be flowing because those safeties are high. They're coming out on the outside, so the backers can flow fast inside. Okay.
He's not really he's one of those coaches that if he yells at you, you know that you did wrong. But for the most part, he's a great teacher and even better coach.
He just says you got to finish. That's how we got to do in games. We got to finish blocks, finish knowing our place. So we just got to finish.
I want to finish at the end. You got it, Scott? All right, here we go. Going to the right. See it, hip. See it, hip. See it, hip. Fit, finish through, let's go. Finish. That's what I want. When you get beat, I want you to finish through something, okay? Don't stop. Let's go. This week, guys, is about how much better can we get? And we got plenty of time, 48 hours to do it, okay? The hay's never in the barn, okay? You keep focusing, you keep learning, you keep studying, okay? And then come Saturday, you got to go test yourself.
Here we go. I got all you got line up.
It's homecoming weekend at Akron, and no one is more excited than Zippy. We have an exclusive sit-down with Zippy, and she followed students around campus to show off her school spirit. I'm joined by Zippy here right outside the jar. Big week in the Mascot Challenge. You're going up against Big Red from Western Kentucky. Why are you better than Big Red? All about the fight, guys. So what's your message to the fans to tell them to go out and vote for you? Zippy's #1. Go vote for Zippy. Big weekend this weekend. Homecoming. Football team starts off MAC play against Eastern Michigan. What do you really like about the football team, the way that they're coming off that big upset win at Pittsburgh? Looks like Zippy's really happy about the way Kyle Pope played last week in addition to Connor Hunley. Both soccer teams are at home. The men's soccer team has a date with UAB on Saturday. Women's soccer has its first 2 home MAC matches. Do you think you would be able to score on men's soccer goalie Jake Fenlison or women's soccer goalie Claire Adey? Really? You think you could actually score? I think they beg to differ. What's the coolest thing about Akron Zips fans? It's that they support you? What do you think the fans bring to the atmosphere at InfoCision Stadium and other sporting events? They're rowdy? Are you rowdy as well? I think Zippy's certainly rowdy. So Zippy, what do you like the most about homecoming? Zippy's in the dancing groove. Zippy's ready for Dancing with the Stars, and she's ready for a great homecoming weekend.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Thanks for watching this week's edition of Z360. Tune in next week as we'll have more feature stories, including the story of defensive lineman Cody Grice's unique hairstyle. I'm David Suntup for GoZips.com.